We are live. I just logged out of Discord. Just a moment. Okay. Loading out of Discord. You barely made it. Anyway, so I'm on Discord now, and sorry, people. So I was just this group I'm in that I was just making sure I'm telling people. Oh, Toya Lee, hello, Toya Lee. Hi to you too. So today we're going to talk about, you may know her, Vanessa Hudgens. I hate Vanessa Hudgens. Some people say it Vanessa Hudgens. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to look at her art and her life, part of her life, and a little bit of a life story. That is some life lessons we can learn from. Yeah, the superstar Vanessa Hudgens. I'm looking at my hair. I'm looking at my hair. Anyway, so without further ado, let's just look at the art that I created about Vanessa Hudgens. Share screen, from tab, share. Just a moment. Why isn't it adding refreshments? I was told there will be refreshments. Wait. There's something wrong with that. Okay. I need to look. We just need to look at the comment again. Who said there'd be refreshments? Oh my goodness. All you have is water. Anyway. I'm adding my stuff to the stream and it's not. Thank you. There we have it. Vanessa Hudgens or Hudgens, whatever you want to call it. So let's look at the art a little bit, just a little bit. Look at the turntable. So I created her in this form from another movie she acted. It was called Sucker Punch. It was directed by Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder has awesome movies, but I've never watched Sucker Punch. Oh, no. Okay. I've never watched Sucker Punch. I'm hearing my voice twice, so I just had to remove the other YouTube. You love that ear? What's with the ear? Okay. I've never really. You love ears and noses, I guess. Anyway. So that's her. My voice twice, so I just had to remove the other YouTube. I'm hearing. Okay. I've never really. You love ears and noses, I guess. Anyway. Oh, I'm hearing my voice twice. Okay. Where is that voice coming from? I'm trying to look where my voice is coming from. The art of Vanessa. Oh, that's where it's. Oh, come on. Anyway. Sorry about that technical hitch. If you heard my voice twice, it's because I had a YouTube tab, two YouTube tabs. So, oh yeah. Anyway, it's now back to normal. It might be Jones. It's not Jones. I don't think. Well, yeah, it's hard to shape sometimes. So almost everything is hard to shape if you don't take your time well. But yeah. So anyway, let's take a closer look. You can see the pose, the details, the eyebrows. Yeah, that's her. That's I created Vanessa Hudgens, and then did the hair. And I gave her some glasses, like some shades, some. Well, Brian, tell us what this is because apparently you know every costume, every prop. So, what are these called? Don't tell me sunglasses because they're not sunglasses. And that's the hair. Yeah. So that's the hair that she had, and then yeah, that's pretty much about Vanessa art, the art of Vanessa Hudgens. I created the sculpture from Sucker Punch. I'll say that again. But you know her from High School Musical. High School Musical is where she's actually like most of us know her. If you've never watched High School Musical, you're either too young, you're born in 2007, and how do you even exist if you're born in 2007? But anyway, you're either too young or too old if you do not know High School Musical. It's apparently every high schoolers. Okay, when I say high schoolers, I mean people who were in high school, like around maybe 10, no, not 10 years ago, somewhere like 2009. How old are you, Toya Lee? How old are you? Anyway, so right now we're going to look at the life of some of the things we can learn from her, some lessons. Yeah. Oh, you're 18. Interesting, interesting. Should I reveal my age on air? I don't know. You just know that I'm old enough. Yes, I'm old enough to know High School Musical, so and to know Vanessa Hudgens. So just by then, make sure you watch it. I think you're high school age. So what? There's a new High School Musical. Okay, apparently there's also a new Home Alone movie. Oh, it's Christmas. So for those of you again who do not know Home Alone, I do not know how you still exist right now. So, but the new Home Alone, I don't think even people watch it. Like sometimes I think they just try and remake movies that I don't know. Remaking movies sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not really. Like it doesn't have the vibe and the nostalgia that the older ones had. So it hits different. So oh, you never watched the reboots. I do sometimes. Hmm. Yeah, too much remakes. I get you. So yeah, let's look at the life of Vanessa Hudgens or Hudgens. Anyway, just a moment, just a moment, just a moment, 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 momentum, 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 moment, moment. And there we have it. So Vanessa Hudgens. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. So let's look a bit about Vanessa. So there she is. That's a sculpture I made. Like I made it from Sucker Punch because we have that request. So there she is, Sucker Punch, directed by Zack Snyder. Yeah, if you don't know Zack Snyder, he's the guy who directed Legend of the Guardians animation. I really love that animation. It inspired me to get into animations and stuff. What else? Justice League and the Justice League Snyder Cut and Watchmen. Like that guy, oh, Zack Snyder is just good. Anyway, Sucker Punch, there she is. There's Vanessa Hudgens, the actor who acted Sucker Punch. So I got the sculpt from this. You see the goggles, the hairdo. Yeah, Tafuta Powerless. Oh, okay, Brian, this is an international audience, so try and limit the Swahili, or at least tell people what it means when you say tafuta. So he said, I also to get you guys on Swahili. Tafuta means look for. So tafuta powerless. So is that a movie that she acted? I don't know. We'll check out by the way. Powerless. I'll look at it. Yeah, Zack Snyder also made Batman vs Superman. So yeah, and I really loved Batman vs Superman. But I'm still yet to watch Zack Snyder Cut Justice League. Oh, I love that. So anyway, that's Vanessa Hudgens. We'll look at. Let me see. So Brian says look for what? What? Your dad speaks Swahili? I'd love to know about that. I'd love to know more about that. How did you even learn Swahili? Hey, and you also know Swahili apparently. So anyway, we'll talk more about that after this session. So I'll look at powerless. Powerless. Let me look at powerless. Oh, powerless. It's a series apparently. Oh, so Vanessa is also there, I guess, because I think I can see her at the middle. Oh yeah, Vanessa Hudgens. So okay, so she's in powerless too. Thank you for that tip, Ryan. Okay, so let's look a bit about her. So okay, born in December 14, 1988. Oh yes, definitely she's 32 years old. Yeah, we all know her for her role in High School Musical. So why isn't it showing there? Anyway, yes, there it is. It's an American whatever media franchise centered on a series of musical, romantic, comedy, drama. Oh, they used to sing. They used to sing in that thing. Almost every scene. Gabriela Montez, that was her in High School Musical. So yeah, and Sucker Punch. That's where I created her from. Don't just show you guys. Johnny 2. And apparently, The Rock was even in Johnny 2. The Rock was in Johnny 2. The Rock is everywhere. Anyway, but Vanessa was also in Johnny 2. I love that movie. It was awesome. It was really, really awesome movie. And Josh Hutcherson, for you who know Josh Hutcherson. Early life. Okay, she was born in Salinas, California, and was raised in the West Coast from Oregon to Southern California. Her mother, Gina, held a succession of office jobs, and her father, Gregory, was a firefighter. Okay, so they had sort of quote unquote ordinary jobs. Though firefighting isn't that ordinary, but okay, it's kind of ordinary. It's not a celebrity thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, The Rock is in Moana as well. What? Anyway, The Rock is everywhere. So, anyway, she was a younger sister, or she has a younger sister, Stella, who's an actress. She was raised as a Catholic. Her father died of cancer. Oh, sorry for them. French, Native American descent. Her mother is Filipina, a native of. Oh, okay. So her dad was French, and her mom is Filipina. Like these actors have, if you notice, like when you looked at the story of the X-Men actor, the one I just posted on the other video, the young Storm, you remember Alexandria Ship? Her dad was black, mom was white. And here we look at her, this actor, her dad is French and her mom was Filipina. So it's like actors all have, parents from different places. I don't know. We'll know more. So 2005 High School Musical. Yeah, this is our most famous role, definitely. Because I never even knew what Sucker Punch was. I just knew her from High School Musical. It's even written like this was Hudgens rose to fame portraying Gabriela Montez in High School Musical. That's the most famous role. Anyway, what else? Personal life. Raised Catholic, but now identifies as a Christian, non-denominational. Okay. What? She attends Los LA Affiliate Church of Hillsong Church. So she's in Hillsong Church. Interesting. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. A big public image represented, blah, blah, blah. These are movies. Thunderbirds, A Beastly, Sucker Punch. Yeah, anyway, so the most dominant for me are High School Musical and Sucker Punch. Of course, she's acted a lot of movies. You can't see all of them. Can't take a look at all of them right now. But yeah. So yeah, Toyali, I'm also surprised. I am also surprised. I didn't think like she's in Hillsong, in the Hillsong Church. She attends Hillsong Church. So that's an interesting thing to note. Very interesting. Okay. Non-denominational, but she started off as Catholic and is now in the Hillsong Church. Very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Okay, so IMDb Pro. Apparently, I just joined IMDb Pro, which shows a lot of more detailed information about the actors. So yeah, younger sister, full biography. We'll look at the biography a bit later. So her rank is 139. Oh, she's 139 among the actors, among all the actors. Like, now her rank is 139. Yeah. So okay. Biography, interested in acting. Okay, let's look at it. She was interested in acting and singing at a young age, inspired by her grandparents, who are musicians. Whoa. I wonder what do your grandparents do? It's so interesting to see like she had. Okay. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. At the age of 8, she started appearing in a musical theater. You remember when I told you guys start things early? She started at 8 in a musical theater. Then fell deeper in love with art and began studying acting, singing, and dance. Okay. Hmm. She started homeschooling, so she missed out on high school experience. What? Okay, so she acted High School Musical, but she never went to high school. That is so interesting. That is so interesting. Okay, she finally landed a breakthrough role in High School Musical. They took someone who, your grandpa was a police chief. Interesting. So are you a police? Are you aspiring to be a police? Whoa. Yeah, so ironic. So ironic. Like, how is she in a high school movie and she's anyway, she never went to high school. She was homeschooled. Maybe that's today's lesson. Like you really don't have to. Yeah, I guess I get. We'll get to that. So anyway, uh, these are awards. Kids Choice Awards 2021. Yeah, I really love Kids Choice Awards. It's awesome. It's just a nice thing to watch. And blah 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 blah. Mm. Oh, so Toya Lee, commercial break. He actually wanted to be an artist, but sucked at it, and I'm aspiring to be an artist. Uh, anyway, bummer, but anyway. So, but you will definitely get there, Toya Lee. You will be an artist. You will be an amazing artist. I can feel it. Uh, okay, our two favorite singers are Alicia Keys. Okay, so she looks up to Alicia Keys and Celine Dion. She sang Angels. At one point, she planned to audition for American Idol. A song will be okay. Best friends with Casely Collins. Who's Casely Collins? Another actress. Okay. The next generation, blah 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 blah. Good friends with co-stars Ashley Tisdale. If you guys know Ashley Tisdale, Zac Efron. Yeah, they're definitely friends. So they acted in the same set. So definitely you'll be friends. Okay. So, oh, she's on Instagram as well, I think. If you just search for Vanessa Hudgens. But so today's takeaway that I find is that Vanessa Hudgens was in a high school movie, but she never really attended high school. So, guys, look at this. You only know her in Zack and Cody. Oh yeah, I love Zack and Cody. I loved Zack and Cody in Disney Channel. Was she really in Zack and Cody? No. Oh, Ashley Tisdale. Yes, Ashley Tisdale was in Zack and Cody. I loved Zack and Cody. It was awesome. That series was just that made my teenagehood. Oh, I just revealed my age. anyway, I'm about the same age as Zack and Cody, by the way. So yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. So today's takeaway, guys. What I'm seeing here, let me just return the screen as we talk more about today's lesson. So I will return to remove and then return the artwork. You figured what gave me away? Like I didn't. Where did I reveal it? Where did I reveal it? Where? Where did I reveal my age? Uh, share. Stop screen. Okay, stop this one, and then add back the art of Vanessa Hudgens. Yes, I give her a long neck. Jeez. Maybe it's because she eats nectarines. Pun intended. Okay, so what I've seen from Vanessa, she acted a high school movie, but never really attended high school. She was homeschooled. How did she know about high school stuff? No, she only needed to know how to act. The same way I don't even need to know anything about all her movies. I don't even need to know her life story if I want to create her sculpture. Like all I need to do is be a good artist and create her sculpture. So I think the same way, all she needs to do is be a good actor and act high school stuff. So she really did never needed to like go to high school. But I think she had someone who showed her the ropes about high school stuff. I guess maybe she had friends who were in high school who told her about high school. But I think the point is, don't limit yourself based on where you went to school. Never limit yourself in what you can do based on probably your degree, your where you went to school, and stuff like that. Like it doesn't define really who you are. It's where you went to school basically, or your degree shouldn't define what you do or what you're capable of, because sometimes it's you're even more gifted than people who actually went to school for stuff. Sometimes, and sometimes you just can't learn a gift. That's why when you said, Toya Lee, when you said your dad tried being an artist, sometimes the gift isn't there, but but you can be skilled. You can be skilled. But some people are just naturally gifted. That's something I learned. But skill, you can't learn a gift, but you can learn skills. Yeah. So if you have the gift makes you better. People who are gifted work. Okay, let me say this: people who are not gifted have to work twice as hard to get to the level where people who are gifted are. But you still have to have the skills. Skills are learned by everyone, no matter how gifted you are. Oh, let me look at people saying my age. Okay, I mean, you seem like you're at least college age, so I assumed you're around most of my friends' age, 23. Okay, let me answer the next question. But how do you choose who to model? Oh, okay. So I have clients who I work for. So they give me models to create, and then once I'm done with the model, I just figured, okay, let me make a YouTube story out of it. So that's really my strategy. That's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, that's how I choose how to model or whom to model. But sometimes it can be spontaneous. I can just model something for a competition or just model something that I feel like, and then voila, we have it, and we have a life story and an artist and the art and life of someone. But most of the times, yeah, it's client work. So, guess I answered that question. Don't be fooled. He's 75, turning 76. Yes. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. Oh, you look so young. Okay, I get that a lot. So, if you want to look so young, just do you want to know my secret? Just eat healthy, exercise. I do a lot of exercise. Brian knows. Like I'm an aspiring athlete, by the way. So I sprint 100 meters. That's a fun fact about me that you do not know. Yes, I do 100 meters sprints in track and field. So I've paused this year for a while, but I'm resuming next year. Do I look like Usain Bolt? Some people used to say I look like Usain Bolt, but anyway. Uh, so, but basically, it all boils down to good diet, good eating, and exercise, and staying stress free. Yeah, no stress, no pressure. Just live your life, be happy. You don't need all the stress. It increases, it accelerates your aging. So that's true story. So yeah, um, yeah, it's basically that. Oh, no filter here, no makeup. This is my original look. Anyway, um, mm. Please, if you know of any YouTube filters, let me know. I'd love to use it and see how it look on a makeup filter or something, but I have no makeup. I have no filters. This is just the natural me. Anyway, so what next? Yeah, I guess if you've gotten anything from this video, yeah, you see the art, and you've gotten to know the lesson of today is don't be limited by your, I won't say education, because education is key to everything. Actually, you have to be educated to be able to be an actor, to be an artist, to be an athlete. You have to get the education on how to do the things you need to do. So I won't say don't be limited by your education. I'll say don't be limited by where you learned, like by your degrees or by your high school and stuff like that. You can become anything you want to through actually getting the right teachers from wherever you need to get. So it can be YouTube University. It can be like I saw these videos about where Elon Musk and Bill Gates were talking about how they don't need people to have gone through university or college for them to be hired by them. They don't even look at that. Nowadays, Google has its own university. So all you need to do is just get the right teachers from wherever you need to get. And any teachers, it could be from YouTube, it could be paying online courses, whatever. What matters most is what you can do, and that's what will get you wherever you need to get to. That's something I've learned. That's something I've learned. Um, Put it on a starter pack, because for me, I went to put it in a starter pack. Put what in a starter pack? My my sculpture. What? Anyway, so like for me, what when I went to uni, I did IT in uni, but I really didn't um, learn whatever you're seeing here in uni. This is more of a gift. But then I boosted that gift through learning skills from getting teachers online. So yes, IT helped, of course, because this is all IT, this is all digital. But then when it came to the artistic part, I didn't learn that in uni. I got mentors online. Like shout out to you, Frank Tizen. I learned this from Frank Tizen, another awesome. If you want to know how to do these things, just look for Frank Tizen online. This video is not sponsored. I'm just helping you out. So yeah, I learned it from Frank Tizen, an artist, a really good artist at Naughty Dog, I think. And then that's how I learned how to do this stuff. And yeah, so combine that with my IT knowledge that I picked up from in uni. So my skills, that is what you're seeing here, plus my gifts, my artistic gift. Then on top of that, my artistic skill, learning skills. You can't learn gifts, you can't learn art, but you can learn. You can't learn the gift of art. That is like the eye for art. That comes from above. That you're given that by God. But then you can learn skills now, how to use ZBrush, how to draw with pencil. Those are skills. So take my gift of art plus the skills I learned, the technical skills using ZBrush, how to utilize IT stuff, content, which I learned in uni. And we get this Vanessa Hudgens and others. So, did you use a mouse or a graphics tablet? I used a mouse. use a mouse. I haven't bought a graphics tablet yet, but I think I should. I think that I should actually add that to my list next year. Yeah. On top of that, I wanted to buy a projector, so I think I'll also add that to the list. Projector plus graphics tablet. I'll do that. No, Toya, it doesn't. This is one of the other lessons. Don't be limited by your resources. Of course, your resources will be. You need to use your resources up to a point. Like you'll need some resources, but don't be limited. Like once you have what you need, His grace is sufficient. God's grace is sufficient. So yeah, I use a mouse. I always use a mouse. I always use a mouse. No, it's not that difficult once you get used to it. I think it looks difficult, maybe, but I just got to learn how to do it. So you get used to it anyway. Painting with a stick. Oh, so it's also the mouse. Okay, I've never really got to compare because I've never used the graphics tablet anyway. So I've always started with a mouse, and not just the mouse, the touchpad on the computer. That's what I used to use. I still use it sometimes, but nowadays I use this ordinary mouse. You can see it. That's the one I use. So, you see, you commend me. Thank you for commending me, Toya. Okay, so because I have never used the graphics tab, then maybe if I start using it now, it will be way easier for me now. You see. Anyway, but back to what I said, all you need is the gift, and then once you learn the skills, it just makes things easier. So if you have the gift, you can still do it. So okay, yeah, nice to if you remember anything from this video today, just learn that. Remember, do not be limited by where you went to school. Don't be limited by whether you have a degree or not. Yeah, there's that gift that God has given you that is innate. So it's just up to you to find your gift, find it, and you'll find yourself going like just use a gift. And the thing is, everyone has a gift. Everyone has a gift. The 50+ years of experience. I love it. How old do you think I am, Brian? I'm not. Anyway, I haven't done this for too long. Okay, so when did I start? 2016. How many years are that? 4 plus 5. Yes, 5 years. I only have 5 years experience. So do 50 divided by 5, by 10, I mean. Yeah, thank you, Toya. You believe me. Anyway, this video has been longer than I expected. I guess because of all the interaction. But anyway, I've loved it. So I'm still trying to do a record time of 10 minutes. But anyway, I'm getting there. But anyway, whatever, like as the spirit leads, if the session becomes fun, then all the better. So, okay, people, if you haven't yet, get something first. And for those of you who are on Instagram, make sure you watch on YouTube. Just a moment. I'm back. One day? What do you mean one day? What do you mean one day? What will you do one day? Okay. So people, I guess it is time to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Press the subscribe button, and then there will be a bell that will pop up. Make sure you hit the bell. Yes, one day we'll reach the 10-minute mark. So right now, subscribe if you haven't. I wasn't going for any refreshments. Even if I got the refreshments, how would I send them to you? Like, should I take the glass and pour it on my screen? Did you actually get it? Anyway, so follow on YouTube, subscribe, I mean, right here on Super Statues. Follow on Instagram, Super Statues, at Super Statues. You can follow me on Twitter at Echaminya. Follow me also on my personal IG at Echaminya. I think I'll put at M Food. I think I'll put something like a $10 thing, so that when you click the $10, you're able to receive refreshments from your home at your own home. M refreshments. But anyway, follow Super Statues on Instagram, on Twitch for Twitch users, those who are on Twitch. Follow on Twitch, Super Statues. Facebook users, Super Statues. And right now I'm waiting for you to subscribe. So this is the moment where you subscribe and hit that bell that comes about. I'll wait. Subscribe. And once you press subscribe, there's a bell that will come out. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Hit the bell as well. Subscribe. Subscribe. Over and out.